Alright guys, welcome back to Project Portsmouth, an FM20 save on this channel. And obviously well, you know that if you've been watching these. We are on Season 6, Part 3 now. And just a heads up, I mentioned it in the last episode, but I've recorded about 5 episodes in the last 2 days over the course of the weekend. And I think this one's going up on Thursday. I don't think I'm going to put up 2 videos a week during the week. But maybe at the weekends there'll be 2 on a Saturday, maybe 2 on a Sunday. But just during the week it'll be one a day, unless I record loads in a row, which I have done. But like I said, it gives me a bit of a break during the week. So in the last episode we played Norwich on the live com, 1-1 draw, a little bit disappointing. You'll see a common theme throughout these. We're not keeping that many clean sheets, and we also Caruso's been getting quite a lot of goals, which is strange because I don't feel like he's playing that well. But regardless, he's still scoring goals. So in the first game afterwards, we played Burnley. Maybe a little bit fortunate they got red card in the second half. But it started off with a Caruso goal. Obviously, we missed a penalty later in the game as well. But a pretty dominant display, had all the possession, and we're playing quite well. We've been rotating with the formations, switching from to a 4-3-3 with the attacking mids, but also switching back to the 5 at the back. So Caruso here nicks the ball. It's a really good finish. Considering he's got 9 finishing, it's a really good finish. You can see Garner here out to Renato Augusto, into Da Costa, and it's a lovely finish. Obviously we missed the penalty, but the Wilton Da Costa and Renato Augusto are linking up a little bit. I've been playing them on the right, on the wings, and they're actually doing quite well. Their best performances have been out on the wings. They're not playing very well through the middle. After that we played Arsenal and got smashed 4-1. Should we take you through the goals? Let's take you through the goals. Pretty disappointing result. We weren't actually that bad, we just couldn't finish our dinner. But defensively we were pretty bad. Eddie Nketiah managing to get a hat-trick. He was outstanding. Barnes was outstanding in this game as well. I think Saka got an assist or 2 as well. Yeah, we just couldn't deal with the crosses. I think even this one, I'm pretty sure this was a cross into Nketiah. Just even though high crosses, low crosses, we just couldn't deal with the crossing. We managed to put a goal back for Caruso, who he's like I say, he's been scoring quite a lot of goals, and yeah, Suarez there later on in the game. So we lost that one 4-1. A little bit disappointing. That was in the Carabao Cup 4th round. So we're out of the cup now in the 4th round. We then played Brighton. We got 2 goals very early on. Conceded a little bit later in the first half. It was a pretty even game. I think defensively again we were really solid. Which definitely helped us out. But yeah, we got 2 goals. A really good performance from, I think, was it Garner or Gilmore? They had really good ratings there. I think it was Gilmore. Yeah, so that was 2 really lovely headers. And then you'll see here later on in the game, later on in the first half, they get another header. El Mac probably should have done a bit better there, but we have to let him off. He's not the best goalkeeper in the world. But yeah, really good performance from Billy Gilmore. Give him credit where credit is due. So that's that done. And then we played Arsenal again in the league. A 2-1 loss this time. We played slightly better. I'm trying to remember how we started the game. We played 4-3-3 in that one. We played 4-4. We played slightly different formations, and it did work a little bit better in this game. It was a really even game. So obviously they scored their penalty early on. This was so disappointing. You might have already noticed it. Harvey Barnes in the 97th minute to win the game. Obviously Almada from the corner, from the penalty. We got a goal indirectly from the corner. Great assist from Renato Augusto into Caruso. And 97th minute, terrible mistake. Saka into Barnes, and Barnes wins it really late on. So with the different formation, we learned from the first game not to play a certain way. We then played a lot better in the second game, but couldn't hold them off. And then, after the international break, we won 1-0 against Fulham, and we didn't play particularly amazing. Gilmore again having quite a good game, but it was Wilton Da Costa that got our goal quite late into the game, and yeah, it gives us another 3 points, which is quite nice. You'll see here it's from a mistake really. Gilmore, lovely ball through to Da Costa, and he gets himself a goal. So I feel like the tactic with this is working a lot better. The problem is we have about 6 capable midfielders. So players like Rolls, Gilmore, Fontaine and Close are struggling to get into the team, and Tomek. And we don't really have any wingers, so we're relying on Renato Augusto and Da Costa, who, like I said, when they're you see here, average ratings are all pretty poor, except a 9 here, where he was playing as a left advanced playmaker on the left side. Then when he was playing as an advanced on the right side, he got an assist, and then when he was playing on a winger on the left side. So his best performances have been from the wide areas, and I think Da Costa as well is a similar situation. I haven't actually checked his one, but a goal when he's playing as a right winger, a goal when he's playing as a left inside forward, and then a goal when he's playing as a right winger. And then obviously last season, a couple of, early in the season, some good results at striker, but he's actually played a few games here and there at striker, not really done very well against lower teams as well. So he's actually playing better on the wing. I think we are going to train him to play, I think, the left-hand side as an inside forward. I think it's probably the best thing to do for him. So we are going to do that. And I think Ronaldo and Gusto, we're going to train him to play on the right-hand side as an inverted winger. I think that's probably the best thing for him as well. Yeah. It's not necessarily his best position, but I think for what we're going for at the moment, that's what we're going to have to do. So we're just going to change that now. I think this is the best team for us at the moment. So in terms of the, obviously where we go from here, so I'll show you the league table. We are in 7th. We're very close with the next 2 teams below us, obviously level on points. Our goal difference is actually quite good. But like I said, this season it'd be nice to get European football, but I want to consolidate top half, get some more money in. Some of our players will be improving, make some nice signings, and I think we'll be okay. Because see here, Caruso getting... This is what confuses me about him, because he's actually not developing. He's got really good physical stats, which definitely carries him. Good off the ball, good work rate. His technicals are really poor, and I don't really know why he's doing so well. He's definitely overperforming. You can see in the league a 7.52 rating, which is inflated, because he's also starting a lot of games. But anyway, let's get ready to the West Ham game. I think in terms of the team, Hoover's ready to come back in, so we're going to put him back in. And we've also got, we've got too many players, too many midfielders. I'm happy. So Lopez for me has to play. He's been one of our best players. Garner as well is a surefire. And I think again, this is our best midfield. But we've got Gilmore, who's been playing really well. Rolls has been okay. I don't know. It gives us something different. At least on the bench, we've got those midfielders in case we require something different. Fontaine's on there because he actually has been playing quite well when he's played. You can see here, 1 start, 3 sub appearances in the league, 9 average rating over the course of 4 games is really, really impressive. Yeah, he's been very good on this wing when he's played. He's not got very good crossing for a winger, but everything else is really good. So he's been on the bench just in case. Yeah, I've been rambling for quite a while now. I think we're going to start on balance. We may have to go to cautious. This is the team layout. We'll see here, we're still similar. Higher with offside trap. Not too sure if that's the best thing. Our defenders, Rafa's quite quick, I believe. Yeah, 14 and 12, okay. McKenna, 13 and 14. Yeah, they're quick enough that we can play a higher line. We've also got Norris and Bello out injured, so Devine is carrying the team. They're both injured for about 6 weeks. Yeah, Bello's out for 3 to 5 weeks, and Norris is out for 2 months, so we will have to rely on Devine now from now on. So let's get into the game. I'm hoping we can come out with a good result. The thing is, like I said, I like to actually have enough players I can rotate the formation. I've been doing that nearly every single game. If it's not going well, we're changing to our 5 at the back, and it's actually doing all right. Well, if one of them's not working, the other one is. So I think that's partially good management, partially getting it wrong from the start, maybe. But it's working later on into the game. So we've got Hull really early on. And it starts off with their goalkeeper. I don't know if they can play it out, if we can put some pressure on them to make a mistake. We almost did. But De La Foe here, running down the right-hand side. Really good challenge. Lopez picks it up. Renato Augusto drives forward into the Costa. And he's just missed. But it's a really good opportunity early on. I'm happy with that. Just shows our countering is working quite well. They've got a lot of technical ability in their team, so I'm a little bit nervous to play a counter-pressing system against them. I think they'd be able to play it around us. I don't know what their composure's like. Obviously, I think composure plays a massive part into whether you can counter-press or not. And Mariano, almost scores there. It's pretty poor defending. That was an example of our defensive line being high being an issue. But Ghana has a chance to run down the line here. Caruso on the right hand side. Can he put a ball in? He can't. It's a really good clearance in the end. But Rafa does brilliantly. Oh, so nearly through to our striker. Walton da Costa through to Caruso. It's a brilliant ball. He's going to beat his man. Fortunately, his finishing's let him down there. Yeah, we're going to stick on balanced. We're not doing too badly. Let's just go to cautious for the last 15 minutes of the first half. I feel like I want to do that. Up our tempo, but just play a bit shorter passing. Lopez with a good free kick. Oh, McKenna's just over the bar. Okay, it's not a bad first half. I feel like this is probably working in terms of the... Okay, we're not doing too badly at all. If everyone keeps working hard, we can win this. I know you're capable of making the difference. I kind of want to switch... What I usually do is, if these two aren't playing very well, I can easily switch them. So Renato Augusto is actually quite a good winger. And they're actually both not bad wingers. I actually want to put them both on attack. And put Devine and Hoover on support. To just have that little bit extra going forward. We're not really creating much. No one's had a particularly bad game again, apart from Da Costa, I guess. But we'll go back out there. And hopefully we can do some well. So we'll play in front of it until like 55 minutes. We'll go on positive after that. Let's switch to positive now. Demand a bit more. Not having a bad game. But like I said, we're not really creating many chances. I feel like we need to put an attacking midfield in the team. To put something in a bit more impetus. So, with that in mind, I think I'd like to put Billy Gilmore in the team because he has been playing really well recently. I think what I'm going to do is take Skip out, put Garner as a deep line playmaker on defend, and we'll put Gilmore, he deserves it. He's been really, really good. I'll put him on support to help out the other midfielders. And I'm hoping that change... I haven't really used this with this saver tool, but we'll try it and see if it makes a difference. Gilmore is a very good playmaker. A bit more advanced than he's probably used to throughout his career. But hopefully that will work. You know, he'll be good enough to do something here. So we've given the ball away, which isn't ideal. But Risha with a chance to run down the line. He actually cuts inside towards Armstrong. Oh, Adam Armstrong. Okay, that's really, really frustrating. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to bring off Augusto. Put Garner in there. Oh no, actually no, we're going to do that. So I'm just trying to figure things out, so... Oops. I'm just sort of not really talking through what I'm doing, but we're going to put wing backs on attack. And... because obviously we're running out of time here, we're going to pause the game. Advanced playmaker on support. There's not really many changes I can make at this stage. I guess we could probably put on Ligali. He's just come back from injury. Not very sharp, but hopefully he'll still be good enough. And the rest of it, I don't really think I want to change anything. So we're going to go back out there for the last... We're going to go attacking as well. Just edit that to attacking. And let's go back out there. We keep getting draws in the live comms. And I definitely feel like... Come on. We definitely feel like we need to do better on the live comms, but I think sometimes I'm just misjudging the teams we're playing against. Come on, we've got to win this ball back. Let's not let them get through, because that would be a nightmare if we'd go 2-0 down. Definitely not coming back from that. Elmac could say, let's get a ball up the field, let's pump it up the field. Oh, come on, lads. We need to really pump out the field now. Come on. Good. Gilmore up to Caruso. That's good. That's good. Can we find a ball across? Caruso should be... That's not the end of the highlight, surely. Oh, it's a loss. It's a loss to West Ham, who are really struggling this season as well. It's only their second lot of points, or maybe, I don't know. 8 Nuri, because I actually bought him in my Leon live save. Leon's Pride, sorry. So, a loss in the live com, not ideal. We're not good enough today. We should be winning that. They were really low down the table. It's just, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with the formation. I feel like the formation was working quite well. We just haven't really got the players for it. That's the problem. The system works. We just need to get the players to fit the system. A couple of players have good game week. He's got to go. He's got to go. Look at them technicals. I bought him because them technicals on that pace and acceleration, but everything else is so bad. He's got to go. He's got to go at the end of the season, even if we only get $500,000 for him. I mean, I like more, because I think we paid 1.8, but not ideal. So 1-0 loss. I think what we're going to have to do is we look at the table now, because obviously we didn't gain any more points. Norwich has still got to play, but Tottenham, I think they drew as well. Well, they drew, so they didn't get ahead of us. In terms of where we go from here, I think we're just going to play until the end of... Yeah, we'll come back for Burnley. We didn't do Burnley last time, we came back from Norwich last time. We'll come back for Burnley, play these 5 off camera, come back for Burnley, then be ready for the January transfer window. We should know what our budgets are by that sort of point as well. But yeah, in terms of our finances, we can see when we're making profit every month still, not as much as what we were last season, because we're spending a lot more on our budget. I think we're spending about 300k more every week, but you know, we're still maintaining a good income. Our expenditure is fairly low, and obviously the TV revenue is really helping us out. So, you know, this division is just top mid-table. We're very much on target for that. We should have a new stadium completed by July. So yeah, things are going very well. You know, good atmosphere, good support. Things are going really well. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but Close did get... Well, I don't want to say I took away his captaincy. I gave the captaincy to McKenna because he's just more suited to it. It's not because of Close or for any reason. He was a brilliant captain. He's not playing enough. We need, you know, a regular starter to be in the team. So, that's where we're going in this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like on the episode. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Take care, and goodbye.